Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to my AHPARYam, YAHAWAH, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. And 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 13. Till I come, give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine. All right. So, until Yahawashi returns, until we are delivered from this wicked kingdom or queendom. All right. We should be giving attendance to reading or paying attention to. Are we reading enough? Are we, are we right in the faith? Or all that we're supposed to be doing? All right. Are we in the right mind, right state of mind? Exhortation, doctrine, exhortation, the definition of that, going in an address or communication, empathetically urging someone to do something. Okay, so are we urging ourselves, not having other people tell us to, but are we urging ourselves to try to please Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahawashi? Are we urging ourselves? Okay, or even then, are we heeding the lessons of the prophets that are telling us to go, hey, yo, you have to do a lesson, you got to do this, you got to do that, whatever you can, because maybe not everyone can make a lesson. All right, maybe that's not your lot. All right, but are you doing what you're supposed to do? Are you studying? Are you doing your respective talents? All right. So as a result, okay, it is basically not just that, but everything in general. It's basically like, are we doing what we're supposed to be doing? Are we putting our best efforts in order to please Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahawashi? Okay, and if the answer is no, all right, then you gotta check yourself. And I'll admit, for myself, okay, no one told me this, but initially I did hear that I did hear in one of the lessons, it wasn't an order or anything. I believe it was an order, Slocky. It was an order that at minimum you have to do 3 lessons a week. Okay, even though I'm not a part of GMS, I do want to, be in the truth. I want to do what is right in order to attempt to please Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahawashi. So I was doing, the 3 lessons that I did hear. I heard one time, like, I don't know, last year maybe, I believe it was, that they said someone said that what they were told that they have to do at least 3 videos a week, and I would always okay, yeah, I'm gonna upload a video 3 times a week, spread it out, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. God, always have to make it out. I have to do this, that, and the third. And I was pretty consistent on uploading that. But then, as time went on, and I guess number one, I grew in the truth, as well as I'm over here watching other brothers' lessons and hearing, and honestly, it's really just all through the Spirit that, with how closer and closer we're getting to the end, with all the news that's going on, the Lord is basically making His men, kick things into overdrive or whatever, so that we can, be more in the Spirit and we can stay hot and cold. All right, because I was just watching, I just came back from yesterday's camp. All right. And I was watching the brothers' lesson. All right, they were basically talking about how we need to do more, do what we can do. All right, and it was all through the Spirit that they were saying just so many things. Like, yeah, maybe for some of us we're not doing stuff, but like for those that are able to, yeah, we can definitely put in the effort to make a video a day. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit struggling on that, but the fact that I struggle, the fact that we can struggle in doing something and yet we're still doing it, that effort, that dedication, it's appreciated. It's a good sign, because you're willing to do more. You're willing to put yourself in discomfort. You're willing to put strain on yourself, to please YAHAWASHI. All right, and that's a beautiful thing to have. Like, yeah, I'm even though this is a bit hard to do, I'm still gonna do it because of my love for YAHAWASHI. Just like anyone has love for anything, and they're able to inconvenience themselves for that love. All right, we have to do that. We have to have YAHAWASHI as our love to the point where we willingly inconvenience ourselves. We willingly go out of our way to please YAHAWASHI. All right. So next another thing, Acts chapter 17 verse 11. These were more noble than those in Thessalonica, in that they received the word with all readiness of mind and searched the scriptures daily whether those things were so. So searching the scriptures daily. We need to be willing to read. And another lesson from another time, I was just watching another brother's lesson about not a brother, but an elder's lesson, talking about how you have to constantly apply the scriptures to your life. Okay, we need to be doers of the word. James chapter 1 verse 22. I hate these ads. But James chapter 1 verse 22, but be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. For if any be a hearer of the word, and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. So we need to, we can't be, we can't be hypocrites. Okay, we can't say, I hear you, I know what we have to do, but I'm not going to do it. Or you can't be saying, you have to, do this, then the third. You need to stop eating pork. You need to, do a lesson a day, but then you're not doing a lesson a day yourself. Like, you can't be, you have to incorporate it in your lives. All right. And, just in the same way that I'm able to, make this lesson, which I'm not going to lie, there have been times when, I have kind of shied away from making certain lessons. All right. Number one, out of, I guess, a lack of knowledge, because I don't want to talk about something that I don't know or I'm not familiar with. So that's number one. But there's also, if it applies to me, why am I going to be talking about it? Like, so basically what I'm trying to say is, not to like puff myself up, but to try to be an example and try to help uplift, my other brothers that are in this truth, is to, make mention that I always attempt to read at least 5 or more chapters a day, do some reading, and every day watch some brothers' lessons. I believe through the Spirit and power of YAHAWASHI that I have not gone a day without, in the past, I don't know how long, like months, I guess, or maybe a year, but in the past months and year, I have not gone a day without, at the bare minimum, watching multiple brothers' videos. Okay, so that's something that, there's no, okay, I'm gonna take a day off from that. There are obviously there's gonna be times when you're gonna be pretty busy. You're not gonna be home for most of the day. You have work or whatever. But if your priority when you have free time, or when you can do something, like, I guess when you're driving, you can just put a brother's lesson to play, rather than putting some music on or something like that, then that is something that you can do. That's something that shows that your dedication to YAHAWASHI. Okay, and as a result, it's just these little things that you can apply to yourself, apply and attempt to prove your dedication, because that's really what we really want to do. Like in the same way you want to prove your someone would prove their loyalty to whoever or whatever. Like we do the same thing. We prove our loyalty to Yahawadah, even though he knows already more than us our loyalty, but we still do it to show our love for Yahawadah. All right, and that's the thing. Like we read, we search the scriptures daily. We go and be doers of the word by acting out the righteous acts that the Lord wants us to do. All right, and in that, okay, it also, as the elder had previously said, okay, it reduces the chances of you falling out of this truth, because if you're quote unquote in this truth and you're just an Israelite in name, okay, you're not a doer of the word, and how easy would it be for you to just, okay, well, you know what, like I'm not even doing this, so like, do I really need to be in this, or I might as well go back in the world or something like that, X, Y, and Z. All right, because I'm not doing any of the stuff that an Israelite or a man of the Lord is supposed to do. All right, so I might as well just be a part of the world. Like that's basically like the spirit that's going to be on you. All right, that's how the Satan tempts you and leads you out of this truth, out of the hedge of Yahawadah. All right, so we want to keep it in good practice. Okay, keeping the word of Yahawadah in good practice, and not just, okay, yeah, I know about this, I know what this is, I know what this means, or I know this, that, and the third, but you have to also apply it to your lives, to your daily lives. Okay, and they were talking about being able to handle all these demons when they get on you, when they get around you. Okay, and they test you, and you need to be able to best them. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Okay, let me get that right quick. 2 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 4, for the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds. So let me get that, what that means. Okay. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 32, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth the spirit than he that taketh a city. So we need to be spiritual. We need to have the spiritual mindset, because that is better than the so-called mighty, so-called carnal might. All right, because the weapons of our warfare, the true battle, is spiritual and not carnal. All right, and when we realize that, okay, and we actually apply that in our lives, when we actually apply that in our lives, we attempt to rule our spirit. We don't let the flesh take over. All right, and we become spiritually minded. All right, and we're able to best, or through the spirit and power of Yahawadah, we are seen as better than someone that's carnal, which is Esau, Edom, in the eyes of Yahawadah. All right. Revelation chapter 1 verse 3, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. Okay, so just to bring it back, blessed is he that readeth. Okay, so as we are constantly reading, or as we're constantly trying to apply, doing the word, being more familiar with the words of Yahawadah, all right, that means that we're going to be blessed. We're being blessed just for being more familiar with, the scriptures. All right, and that's like one of the easiest blessings that you can get just simply by reading. Okay, but there's also the blessings for all the other stuff, such as being spiritually minded. Yes, things are going to get hard, of course, because as the scriptures say, Sirach chapter 2 verse 1, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. But at the same time, we're going to be strong to the point where we will be able to handle said temptation. But also at the same time, as I was previously mentioning before, as we get to the point of constantly improving through the Spirit, all right, we're just going to be able to push through and tough out said temptation. In addition to that, all right, it is good to practice these righteous acts, such as reading and actually heeding the words of YAHAWASHI in terms of doing what we have to. Right. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, DTA Abad Babal, and Shalom.